Springfield's pure classic rock. 104.7 The Cave.
Hey, good morning, Mike the Intern. Wednesday on the show today, we're going to talk about Dire Straits Archive, where you can hear a bunch of live shows from the last tour they did, or Mark Knopfler specifically, excuse me. And he actually played a show in Kansas City, so you can actually hear that show, which is pretty badass, especially if you went. Talk about some signed /vinyl and where you can pick that up. ZZ Top, of course, at Black Oak Mountain Amphitheater next month. We'll talk about that. And we'll talk about the One Hand Clapping film from Paul McCartney that will be in theaters here in Springfield the end of this week. 6:30 and 7:30 morning spin. We are celebrating the 45th anniversary of The Long Run from the Eagles. Vote for your favorite song from that album online, 1047thecave.com. I'll play your favorites on Friday, 6:20 and 8:20. Ned Reynolds and myself will talk sports. 7:20, your keys to the kingdom for the Kansas City Chiefs. We check in with Rashee Rice. 7:45, Guitar Hero Worship. 8:25, 3 Degrees of Mike the Intern. Then during the 9 o'clock hour, it is Rip It Apart Wednesday, and today we actually discuss Snowblind from Black Sabbath. So if you know anything about that song, it's going to be a really, really funny episode because of the subject matter. And, you know, anything that really involves Jay Stevens and said drugs is always funny to discuss. Either way, you can stream the show online, 1047thecave.com, from our 104.7 The Cave app. If you have a smart device at home, in your office, in your garage, at work, at school, ask it to play 104.7 The Cave. It'll do it, especially Amazon Echoes. Or if you are old school like me and you still got a radio at home, you can listen to us there. Once this violin solo gets done, we can play another track off the Eagles' Long Run. The final track on side one, actually. And speaking of sides, that's actually what I'm going to talk about, is the etching that the band did on the inner groove of the record. So if you actually have an OG copy of this, pull it out, look at it, and you'll see what I'm about to talk about on the inside of it, on the non-playing part of the record, the inner groove, or the inner, I guess it's inner groove, is that what they call it? The run out, that's what they're called, sorry. Still early. It's a run out. Who on Springfield's Pure Classic Rock, 104.7 The K, Baba O'Reilly, 6:28 right now. It is 53. I'm Mike the Intern. Good morning. Time for a morning spin. This week celebrating the 45th anniversary of The Long Run from the Eagles. Now, when they put out one of these nights in 1975, they decided to use that little portion of the record. It's called the run out groove, and the inside, where basically when the album's over, it just goes right to that little locked in groove, so it doesn't go to the paper and all that stuff or destroy your needle. Either way, they started using that space, and they would write little text messages in there, which is actually pretty funny. On side one of this record, it says, "Never let your monster down." So if you have a copy of it, pull it out, look at it. And if it's got that, you might have an OG. This song is the final track on side one. It's called The King of Hollywood, on vinyl on 104.7 The Cave. That's it. Enjoy your day, Brian. See you in a few weeks, my guy. Good morning, Robin, and good morning, Brad. If you guys need me, you know where to find me. I'm here till 10, 104.7 The Cave.
Springfield's pure classic rock. 104.7 The Cave.